Oh, yeah, the celebration was just not only here at Citizens Bank Park inside, it was outside yesterday. The Pandemic crew came with their brooms, and they helped sweep out the Atlanta Braves. And now the New York Mets are in town, and you know they're going to have some fans here because this is their first game of the season. It's McDonald's opening night. It's the Phils and the Mets, game one of a 3-game series, and it is absolutely gorgeous here in South Philadelphia.
It's in our office.
0-2 is a called strike 3. 2 outs. John's going to tell you what the most disturbing thing was that he experienced in our office. Field shifts around just a little bit more. And a swing and a miss. He got him with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 strikeouts in Matt Moore's debut. That's the way to get yourself into the incredible right out of the gate. Swing and a miss. 99 on that fastball. 1 out here in the first. The 0-1 pitch coming from DeGrom. To the air to right center field. Pretty well hit. Pilar going back toward the well in right center. It is off the top of the fence. Hoskins on his way to second, thinking about 3. McNeil's throw to third is right on target, and he is out at third base. The Phillies are probably going to ask them to look at that just to make sure that it didn't go out of the yard.
Pilar out in center field fielding that ball off the fence. Did it go out though?
It did not. Nope. 1 hop off that small fence in right center.
That's a bad feeling going into third. The third baseman's waiting for you.
Yeah. There goes Harper. Pitch is swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts in the inning for DeGrom. 15 pitches, no runs, 1 hit, and a man left. We had for several years as a child because his father was in the Air Force. Swing and a miss at 89. The cutter gives him his 3rd strikeout. 98 strikeouts in 85 innings. And a swing and a foul tip. That's strikeout number 4 for Matt Moore. Here's Jeff McNeil. Grounds it to shortstop. Nice play by Gregorius to throw him out. Easy inning for Matt Moore. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. 6 up, 6 down. Don't forget the rosin bag. He did it.
1-2 coming. And a fly ball out to left field, shallow. On comes Nimmo, diving, but he can't make the catch. And holding at first base is Gregorius. And he scrambles back. Good effort by Nimmo, angling it on that ball. But it just ticked off his glove, and it's a base hit for Gregorius.
Well,
he was playing him shallow also.
Well, he should be playing shallow with that wind blowing in from left field.
2-time All-Star. Hits one toward the middle. Flagged by Lindor. The turn by McNeil. Double play. Side retired. Francisco Lindor shooting behind the bag to start the 6-4-3 to get DeGrom through the second. Player.
Yes.
Right? It's not just the skills. And Nimmo takes outside ball 4, and the Mets have their first base runner of the season. So Nimmo batting 8th in the lineup against the left-hander.
Doesn't matter where he hits. You got to.
Ground ball off the glove of Moore, and he can't find it, and DeGrom's got a base hit. Who needs the bunt? Mets' first hit of the season is an infield single for Jacob DeGrom. And Pilar pops one straight up. Infield fly rule if it's fair. Hoskins though into foul ground, and that's the second out.
Got a change up right down the middle.
Lindor. And he takes the walk. 3-2 curveball, and Lindor is on. Second walk of the inning, and that loads him up for Conforto.
You could feel that coming. He just.
31st pitch of the inning, and it's grounded to second. Segura's got it on the backhand, and Moore gets out of trouble in the top of the third. Mets leave him loaded. And that's inside, ball 4. Missed with a 3-2 curveball, and so Moore has walked the first 2 here in the top of the 4th.
Usually the visit.
And Jeff smokes one out to left center. Back goes Hazley back to the warning track, and he reels it in. Tagging at second is Alonso. He'll go on to third. Well, McNeil attacked the first one and hit it well, but again, that wind is blowing from left across toward right, and probably not.
Although it looks like a shift to me.
And he lines one into left field, a base hit, and the Mets have their first run of the season. James McCann, first pitch swinging, drives home Pete Alonso. His first hit, his first RBI as a Met, and McCann gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. And Nimmo gets a curveball and lifts it out to center field. Hazley now coming in, sliding, and he can't make the catch.
Oh, man.
And everybody moves up a base. Hazley misjudging that ball in center field. Turned that into an adventure. Almost got there, but Nimmo gets himself a pop fly hit. And the
breaks back. Boy, he just really that's a muff. And just with the wind blowing, you've got to take that in consideration.
I mean, he took a couple of lazy steps back. DeGrom loops one shallow left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Davis is in. Everybody else moves up a base. DeGrom with his second hit of the night, and it's 2-0 New York. Lindor on deck. And Pilar hits a double play ball. Gregorius with the flip. And the turn by Segura, and Kinsler comes in and gets an inning-ending double play to limit the damage. Mets get 2 runs and lead 2-0 for DeGrom.
That's right. The counter.
Line second, caught by McNeil, and getting back to first is Harper.
Fastball away.
And 4:52 with runners in scoring position. Got jammed and pops one up into shallow right. And Conforto's there to grab it 2 out. Good pitch by DeGrom to get Bohm for the second out. And Didi flies one out to shallow left. That ball's going to blow back onto the infield. Well, that's where Davis is, and an awkward grab by JD to retire the side. Leadoff walk, 1 left. DeGrom a shutdown inning. He's up 2-0 after 4. Lindor right back to the mound, and Kinsler has it on a quick hop to get the out. Reached down the glove, and there was that pearl. 8 1/3 scoreless innings. Toward the middle of the diamond, but right behind the bag. Gregorius, but it's boxed by Hoskins, and Conforto's safe. Hoskins trying to make the sweeping pick and came up empty.
Well, Gregorius here had.
And Pete lines one the other way for a base hit. Conforto pulls in at second, and the Mets have 2 men on. So Alonso shooting one through the open right side.
Ground ball right side. He's had 3 pitches, and he's retired on all 3. No runs, 1 hit. There was 1 Phillies error, and 2 men left. Oh, nice.
Not this one.
Yeah, the 2-2 to Hoskins. Swing and a miss. Threw him the slider. 6 strikeouts for DeGrom. He's now retired 8 in a row.
He's Harper, an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a foul tip. 100 miles an hour. 7 strikeouts for DeGrom. He's retired 9 straight hitters. Over toward third, caught by Alec Bohm. He was placed perfectly. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Lindor 0 for 3.
Saw Alec do this against the Braves. 6'5", man. You got to hit a little higher than that, boys, to get it over his head. Good reflexes.
Swing and a miss.
Bullpen's been fantastic.
Yep, they continue it tonight. 3 2/3 scoreless. Jacob deGrom's night is done. He leaves with a 2-0 lead. Just 77 pitches tonight for the pitcher for the Mets, and he'll face JT Realmuto. And JT sends one in the air to center field. Pilar is going back toward the track. He has room, and he makes the catch. And 1 out. It did seem like to the right side. Alonso kicks it off his glove, and Alec Bohm will be aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, there you go. Got numbers against a guy.
Back toward the middle. Lindor's got it. He'll step on the bag, throw to first, and not in time. keeps the inning alive. DeGrom threw 11 100-mile-an-hour fastballs as Pete Alonso makes a diving stop on a ground ball to retire Segura. No runs, 1 hit, and the Phillies leave one here in the 7th. We'll go to the 8th. Hit sharply towards short on 1 hop past Didi Gregorius and a base hit. Well, that ball was scorched. A leadoff single here in the 8th inning. There's that changeup on 1 hop to Segura to second for 1, over to first in time. McNeil has hit that ball so hard tonight, and he's got nothing to show for it.
He broke.
Swing and a miss. He went upstairs to strike out James McCann. And that'll do it for the 8th inning. No runs, a hit, nobody left. Last day's game. Now 5 hits. Brad Miller lines one to right field, a base hit, so he's aboard. First hit of the year. And it brings the tying run to the plate in Andrew McCutchen. Outside ball 4. That puts 2 on with 1 out. That is the 5th walk this year for McCutchen. And Rhys Hoskins due up. And the 2-2. And a line drive out to right field, a base hit. Miller to third. He'll be held there. And the bases are loaded for Bryce Harper. 2-hit night for Rhys. 5 hits overall. Rhys Hoskins at first. And the 0-1 pitch to Harper. And it hits him. That's going to force in a run. It's a 2-1 ball game. Miller scores. And the bases remain loaded for JT Realmuto. Runners lead off. And the pitch. Ground ball toward the hole. Into left field, a base hit. 1 run is in. Hoskins is held. We're tied at 2. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, the Phillies have tied this ball game up at 2 apiece.
Beautiful piece of hit by JT. Get him early. And he got him early. Got it right past Lindor.
Oh, it's hit number 5 for JT. Bryce. He's got the bases loaded. And the pitch to him. Bouncer toward third. Guillorme has it. He's coming home. And his throw is off the glove of McCann. Hoskins scores. Here comes Harper. He'll score. The Phillies take the lead. Put the ball in play and good things happen. The Phillies have scored 4 runs here in the 8th inning and lead it 4-2.
You know, that's when you have to understand who's running. And Alec Bohm was not going to get doubled up on that play from third to home to first. You know, you just got to try to get that 1 out and then make a 2-out hit from Didi. But you know, again, the throw was wide. Rhys coming in, sliding. Bryce, I mean, he rarely stops at a base. So he was scoring easy. But we're here to put this game away.
And Didi Gregorius off the end of the bat out toward left field, tagging his Realmuto. Conforto's got it. His throw goes into the cutoff man. A run scores. It's 5-2 Phillies. A 5-run 8th inning. Bouncer over the mounds. Backhanded by McNeil. And he throws out Segura. Phillies send 9 men to the plate in the 8th inning and score 5 times against 2 different Mets pitchers. JT Realmuto celebrating after his base hit. Rhys Hoskins and Bryce Harper celebrating as if they're on the playground. And that guy celebrating Alec Bohm putting the ball in play, and the Phillies taking the lead.
Man,
tough league.
It's a tough league.
The 1-2 pitch to Nimmo. Tried to hold up, he went around, 1 away. A cutter. And a called strike 3, 1-0-1 at the knees, 2 outs. 2-2. And a line drive, base hit to center field. So Pilar wins the battle on that one. It's a 2-out single that brings Lindor up. Pilar leads off first, the 1-1 pitch. Off the hands, out to the right side, a base hit. Pilar's going to stop at second. And that puts the runners on first and second with 2 outs. It means the tying run is coming to the plate in Michael Conforto. Off the hands, out to right field. Here comes Harper. He slides. It's off his glove. A run will score. Lindor will go to third.
Oh, no.
He throws into the plate. Conforto doesn't advance. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And that's the first run allowed by the Phillies bullpen this season.
You don't care about the rest of them. You care about him who just hit this ball. You know, Bryce comes up and throws home. You know, you got to keep Conforto at first base, and luckily, you know, JT, well aware, gets it on a longer hop and keeps Conforto at first base. But that could have been disastrous if he would have
pinch hit. Out to right field. Harper's going back toward the scoreboard. He's got room and he makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And for the 4th time in franchise history, the Phillies begin a season with a 4-0 record as Alvarado gets the save. It got a little dicey, and the Phillies win it 5-3.
Ooh.
And a come-from-behind victory to boot. Little different than the other 3 wins. Boy, Pete Alonso's strong. I mean, he did not get that on the meat of the bat, and it carried out to the scoreboard in right field.